trying to contact us. Ooh, it's coming closer. It must want to whisper something.
Hello, everybody.
Good evening.
Yep, just kind of a spur of the moment stream. I don't know how many people will get. I know we're competing with quite a number of other shows that are live now, but we had the time and we kind of wanted to go live and kind of
monetize the haters.
Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. But also kind of explain what's been going on today, because today's been quite interesting.
Insane.
For those of us who don't follow us on Twitter, have no clue what we're talking about, but who knows who do. So let's see who's here before we jump in. And so first things first, we have Irish Not Sane, who became a member. Thank you, at Dawn tier. Wow, thank you so much.
Our really highest level tier. Wow. Yeah, how can you do that and still pay rent?
I don't know, but thank you so much. We really appreciate that.
It is seriously, it's very appreciated.
What else here? We have Spartan Flash Century says he first like.
Spartan is our channel artist.
Yep, he's the one who created our avatars. Most of the channel, like the artwork and stuff, the backgrounds and stuff, is done by me. But the Bad Kitty merch and our subscribe animation and our avatars were all done by Spartan Flash. So.
Thank you, Spartan Flash. You do amazing work.
We have Storyman Jack. Wow, late night, guys. How do you too?
Hello. Sir.
Ending Gamer says, sup, nerds. Stick Kenobi says, hello, TDS Ribbon. Hope you're well today. As well as we can be, I guess.
Define well. No, really, define well. Because it's been a weird day.
I don't know. Someone says that the Void took our profile images. I'm a little confused. But are
we appearing black to you?
Can everybody see us? Everybody should be able to see us.
I mean, I can see us. Should we go out and then come back in?
It shows. Okay, our images are gone. I don't know why.
That is really, really weird.
Okay, let me switch to one and then switch back. Did that fix it? That is really weird.
That makes no sense.
Why is it? I do not understand why it's not showing our avatars. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. You appeared for a brief second.
How? What is
okay?
Going
Now my
on?
avatar's there. My avatar's there. And let's okay. It's when I switch back to our regular avatars.
What do you mean?
Our avatars. If I switch to the one that I was in already, so let me try this. That is really weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's see if this works.
I mean, I always use this avatar when we stream.
You see my. You saw my. Okay, there I am. Hello. I can be seen. So for some reason, our current avatars, the one that we were using, we came in, for some reason, don't show.
That is really odd.
No idea why that is. I'm going to try, and I know I made my regular one show up for now. I'm going to try to see if I can... I
mean, I can try the same thing.
Let me try to add I'm gonna try to add my old my avatar back and see if that works. There we go. Let's see if this works better. There. Can everybody see me now? See if it changes. Yep, there I am. I have appeared. Woohoo! Do you need me to send you your image, honey?
No, I think I got it. Can you guys all see me now?
I'm double checking. Yep, there we go. There we go. Hey!
Okay.
Over.
That was weird. Anyway, excuse me.
So let's catch up on the chat now that everybody can see us. Frankenstein is here, says hello, my friends.
Hello.
Hezekiah Duckworthy is here, says hello, everybody. The Great One is here, says hello, hello. And Matt G.
Honey, you said that wrong.
Hello. Okay, there you go. Matt G says, yes, hello. Hi, thanks for the $2. We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Ransom says hello, Master Raven. Hello.
Hello.
Wow, 12 people here. Wow. Think the void took your profile images. Not anymore.
I live in the void. It has nothing on
Andrew
me.
says hello. We appeared. The bad kitty. Is this some bad kitty magic?
No, I had nothing to do with it.
No.
Yeah, that was more appropriate. We also got a new person down there.
We got a new what?
Mazit Wizard. Wazad. However you pronounce that.
Oh, I've seen him on Twitter, I think. Hold on, let me.
Mm-hmm. I think he just followed me today.
Can't understand, no try. Woo, I actually can see it live. Yeah, I think Commander Tano posted about us and said follow, and he was the person who responded.
Yes, she did. She did.
It's retro time. Yeah, well, it was.
But speaking of, Stephen Ransom shared out our old outro image.
Huh?
You should take a look. Go into your notifications.
I can't. My notifications are swamped.
Okay, then let me copy the link and send it to you.
Oh, I should say this because I don't pay rent. Yes, I'm late. I'm watching Krista tell Jay ruined it. But thank you so much. Yeah, Meat Wizard's here. He says, what do you say? Y'all call me Z? Okay, cool. Legally obligated instead of saying General Kenobi. We have Elroy Jen questions here. Says hello. Oh. Yeah, thank you all for coming. You sent me the link over Twitter, didn't you?
Yes. Sorry.
Let me see. Oh, I love that. I love that.
It's a screenshot from one of our old videos.
I love that. Retro time.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm having a little difficulty is because because the Great One, of course, needed to say it. I think we're gonna have to start making it like only for people who pay for it, because just otherwise it'll get spammed too much.
Well, you do realize that means that everyone's gonna start paying for it because it's so hilarious.
But because I feel like it, diversity. You asked for this.
It's the differences that make our world so rich, diverse, and wonderful.
I still hate you, though.
You're welcome.
All
now,
right,
don't do it again so that we can, actually get to the point.
It was a quick share, but yeah, we appreciate that. So let's go over what happened today. So we're not going to probably be live for too long. We're going to try to go for maybe about 2 hours max or so. But basically today, obviously, the Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power trailer dropped. It was lackluster. So I made a comment about it. I said, this could be literally any generic fantasy show. You'd never know the difference. Defiling the works of Tolkien for agenda and destroying the mythos for diversity, the Rings of Power. That's it. That's literally it. And, well, apparently a best-selling published author got very angry at me.
We say best-selling in quotes.
So here we go. This is Victoria Aveyard. She's apparently a best-selling author. I have no clue what she's talking about. She literally can't even get. Look, it's been hours, and she can't even get 200 likes. This person has 108.5k followers, and she can't even get 200 likes on her tweet. You tell me if Twitter's not fake.
It's totally fake.
But she said, imagine being mad at diversity in the new Lord of the Rings show. So, of course, in my typical fashion, let's go through here quickly. We'll get to those in a minute.
Yeah, the more insane ones came later.
So I quote tweeted her and said, when it doesn't fit the lore established by Tolkien since it was based off the mythology of England. Yeah, that's kind of a valid criticism. Not mad either, but you seem to be skilled in projecting, so that doesn't surprise me. Maybe go write more of your own stories. And then I said, a supposed best-selling author has nothing better to do than to get mad at people on Twitter and then project her own feelings onto someone else. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't enough for her, though. She wasn't going to comment back to me because she's a coward. Instead, what she decided to do was she decided to tweet again. But first, let's point this out. It's been the same amount of time. I have almost 4,000 followers.
Now.
Look at the likes. 264. She can't even get 200. But for some reason, we're supposed to take her credibility. Like, what? You can't even get that amount of likes, and somehow I can get more. Again, I did do some heavy promoting to get that, but purposely to make a message.
But we are also going to do some roasting of this person later.
But basically, she also responded to someone who's blocked me, by the way.
Of course,
they got mad because I destroyed their argument. And
as usual.
It's not insane to update the perspective of a series written many decades ago. Truly not the end of the world. In which I said, might want to think about this a bit. Your work has a 3-star rating for the supposed bestseller. Maybe you need to rethink your approach a bit. And as you can see here, big oof. What's this? Realm Breaker number 1. Wah, wah, rating 3.7. Wah, 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 wah.
Out of a total of almost 19,000 votes, but we've specifically pulled up the page of all 538 1-star reviews.
Well, wait, we're not finished yet.
I know, but I wanted to mention it.
I ended up getting more likes than her and everything. And of course, because I dared to say stuff, we were having people attack me all day long, including the last one, which we're not going to read these, but you could take a good look at some of the things that were said to me. But as you can see here, I tweeted at her, hey, at Victoria Aveyard, even with your huge following, my post still got more support than yours. The true fans have spoken. Your follower count is meaningless. You have no power here. Be gone. And then I said, with the gif of, you have no power.
You have to say you be gone in the proper voice, my dear.
Be gone!
A little deeper than that. You have to put power behind it.
No, leave me alone.
Aww.
And then she ended up liking my pinned tweet and unliking it immediately. So I don't really know what her issue is. But, so, what is this stream about? Well, first we're going to see what you guys have to say, but what we're actually planning is to do this. Here we have all the 1-star reviews for her novel. Would be a shame if we promoted her by reading them all.
Hold on. You wanted to... Hold on. Can I repeat the number of how many 1-star reviews there are?
Go ahead.
538.
538 1-star reviews. Wouldn't it be bad if we just
and there are about no, but there are also 1,400 2-star reviews.
And would it be nice if I read through them with voices and whatnot, and we made fun of her? I
Yes.
think that would be fun. What do you guys think?
Do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's see what you guys have to say, though. Never heard of her before today. A quote tweeter says, "Stop calling yourself an author." Excuse me, it's called gender neutral ability of cringe. You can't convince me otherwise. It's gold. I still can't figure out how. I don't understand why she got so mad at me. Like, of all people she decides to go after, why me? My take was milk toast. It's always milk toast.
Ooh,
I think
maybe?
and this is shout out to Toasted Hoagie Gaming, who said the perfect analogy for what I am on Twitter. I'm literally a bug zapper. It's like, don't go near what TDS has to say. No, I can't help myself.
Death.
It's like, no, you shouldn't do that. It's bad for you. No, I can't help myself.
Death.
Hail, Master Raven. Hail, Parrot Head.
Hello.
Snowdubs is here, says, hey, kids. Hey, Snowdubs. Nice to
Hello.
see you. I wanted to say something to that idiot so badly, but I didn't want to deal with the backlash. It's totally okay. Don't worry about it. We appreciate the support nonetheless.
We appreciate the sentiment. Still counts.
Her follower account is mostly bots. I would think so. She literally can't even get 200 likes. She has 108.5K followers, and she can't even get 200 likes. You tell me that Twitter's not fake.
Oh, it totally is. We all know
We have
that by
BC, aka the New Dark Shadows. Says, hello, my friends. Hello, nice to see you.
now. Mm-hmm.
Ouch. Yes, throw the book into the ocean.
And you had to say that in the goofy voice.
It would be a shame if someone threw it into the ocean.
Better. Yes,
Well,
Master can do voice impressions.
I'm double dipping watching you and Ords at the same time. That's fine. We know Ords is live. We know a bunch of people are live. We just decided to come in, last minute.
We just had to. Like that. Remember the Whale Simone episode, if people have followed us for that long?
Yeah, you can watch that on the channel. But we were attacked by Gail Simone from comics. That was fun too.
So this is one of those. Basically.
Some people can't leave a 1-star no matter how bad the book is. My review was deleted that I made when she first got published. Really? Really?
So, do put in the comments what your review was if you remember.
Yeah, let us know what your review was.
We want to know. We want to know.
Hello. Hey, Momos Mouse. Nice to see you. I think I recognize your profile picture from Twitter. Nice to see you here. There are goblins. As you know, value creation, only usurpation and desecration. Look, I just think that these people need to understand.
That's the goblins, though.
But it's not even that. These people need to understand that just because you don't have the same opinion as someone else doesn't mean you have to be a jerk. And these people don't get that. They just don't. They're ridiculous. They're crazy. They're weirdos. And it's like, want to know something even funnier? Her books got green-lighted for a show, and then it's had no further development. I wonder if she's commenting on Lord of the Rings stuff because she's jelly. I mean, she can't even get 200 likes on Twitter, so I would assume that maybe the reason her show isn't being made is because no one gives a crap about it.
Yeah, she's not that popular. I've only ever heard of her books because I saw them on Amazon when I was looking for new books, because they were in the suggestions from Amazon.
Roasting
but other than
dub-dubs on
that,
open fire.
other than that, I don't care. Never. I recognized the title and didn't bother learning the name.
Donald Duck Dub? I can't do Donald Duck. Donald Duck is too hard on me.
My grandpa was able to do Donald Duck.
You made Whale Simon. Well, Vale, it's Vale Simon.
It's the ballad of Whale Simon.
Wait, hold on. Because
you still have the clip?
I still have the clip. Hang on. Let me find it. Where is it?
Should be at the...
I'm finding it. I found it.
Do it.
It's uploading.
Do it. Everyone stand by. You're going to love this.
I almost want to end my Twitter break to Boys Person. Don't. She's
bother.
not worth it.
Really not.
No value creation thing that the season occupied territory they conquered, not built. Exactly. It's exactly what they do. I wonder how you pay to get suggestions to Amazon. They make new categories for you. Just like, for example, Tom Taylor got the new 45-minute read category, and there's top seller with 4 reviews.
That happened.
But also, being a New York Times bestselling author is absolutely meaningless.
Because that's actually something you can buy.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's let Gail explain to you what happened.
It feels like, someday we might be friends again, but right now I just can't look at you or talk to you or be around you for a while till I get over this.
You're welcome.
Still good.
Never gets old.
Just don't throw the giant whale face in our faces again, please.
I won't do that. Don't worry. read the category, not the re-category. No, but basically they'll make like a brand new category so that the person can be like, #1 bestseller. It's like, you have 4 reviews. Calm down.
Yeah.
Bullying leads to the dark side, not the good one. But we're gonna have fun. We're gonna roast her. All I remember was asking how this pile of rubbish get published, and then it tore it apart from there. No swear. I just remember it severely needed an editor. Well, maybe she could probably hire an editor if she spent less time on Twitter and more time actually writing her books. Oh, but she can't do that because she can't even get enough interaction on Twitter to actually, like 3 days ago, she was like with Christopher Poloni, the writer of Eragon, and it's like, even then, you're not. No one knows who you are.
Christopher Poloni has recently published a new book that has nothing to do with Eragon, and I have no idea if it's selling well.
That's probably because you never heard about it, because it's not.
Well, I only know about it through looking for books on Amazon.
Yeah. Remember when you could actually disagree with someone, have a discussion, then go out and have a beer afterwards? The good old days. Well, to be fair, I think I was too young back then to have a beer.
Same.
But and also if I drink anything alcoholic, I get like very like hives.
Yeah. Master gets a sulfite reaction, and I am a lightweight.
That's saying something. Perhaps, but it would not be the man I am today if not for bullying. That's fair. But look, everybody was bullied. People say like bullying is a bad thing, but at the same time, it does help you toughen up in a way.
Oh yeah.
So again, I'm not here to condone bullying, mind you.
No.
But
it does build character.
Roasting the whale at her zombie horde. Yes, I remember that. And you made us a great picture that's hanging on the wall. It literally,
it is literally hanging in our living room, and it is a beautiful painting.
It is hanging in our living room. It's been hanging in our living room ever since you made it for us. So just so
ever since you sent it to us, yes. All of the paintings you have given us are on display in our house.
I've noticed years ago, every other book on a shelf said the #1 New York Times bestseller, it came to Res label mean nothing. Yep. You could pay for it.
But yeah, Frankenstein on Twitter. She's Electric Samurai. She is an incredible painter, and she's given us fan art, and it's amazing.
Yeah, she's absolutely incredible. If you have not, I don't know if she takes commissions or whatever, but if you
the girl has talent. The girl has serious talent.
I avoid using the word conquest for that because I'm too much credit for what they're doing. Fair. Not even worth glancing at her Twitter account. No, she doesn't get any interaction. She has nothing. What?
Kind of reminds me of that other author we were going to stream with who turned us down because of who we follow.
Yes, we actually had an author.
She gets no interaction on her account either. None.
You want to hear? So we had an author that we were planning to stream with that we really like her books. We really, really do. So we were really interested in having her on, and she agreed, and she strung us along for months. And then basically told us that because of who we associate with Nerdrotic and Geeks and Gamers, whatever, that they're our tribe, and therefore she can't come on our channel to talk about her books.
We could have gotten her hundreds of new readers if she had let us talk about just her writing. That's literally all we wanted to talk about, was just the stories that she wrote. But I guess because she's too busy writing her LGBTQ fiction romance stories under her pen name, that's not her actual author name, that she's only focusing on those. She only recently finally continued one of her stories, and it's going to need a book 5 now because she didn't actually finish the story.
Well, because also she's just so busy doing that stuff, and there's the thing is, look, we have no problem with people who are LGBTQ. We have no issue with
none.
it.
We have
But
no.
let's
problem.
be 100% honest, okay?
The books don't sell.
They don't sell. Nobody wants to buy them.
Yeah.
I didn't see you guys were live till now. That's okay. We just went live like 20 minutes ago. You didn't miss very much.
Yeah, we haven't even started getting to the good stuff yet.
So all these account-specific news categories are the reason it works with this? Yes. Literally,
Yeah.
Tom Taylor's book, The Son of Kal-El, trended because literally on Amazon, they made a new category that's called a 45-minute read, and he literally took a picture of it, and it shows that he literally had 4 reviews. What was trending is #1 best-selling.
Because
it's
all
like-
4 were 5-star.
It's literally because there's literally no other books in that category ever released that day.
My comic sales!
Most people don't read books anymore. It's sad. That's true.
Uh-huh.
Michael Vey 8 released in September. I don't know what that book is.
Michael Vey. I think my friend's brother read that book. But he said it was good.
Very scary move of her. I read a lot of LGBT stories, but they're not, well, crap. See, that's the thing. People try to make these stories that are LGBTQ, and they try to make them specifically to cater to the audiences, and they don't actually make them a normal story with LGBTQ representation. And
Yeah,
that's the problem.
This one, the other author, she has been using her Twitter account to promote all of her writing and whatever streams she goes on and stuff like that. I think she also does a lot of Supernatural stuff, which leads me to believe she actually was a writer for Supernatural at one point.
Don't give too much away, honey. We're not trying to dox the person.
No,
but
I'm not.
she's
My apologies. Disregard everything I just said. But she spends all her time promoting her stories, and they get no interaction.
4 reviews make me a bestseller. Got it. Yep, I guess that's true.
Apparently.
We have 4 comments on our YouTube channel. I guess we're a best-selling YouTube channel, right? Is that how it works? No? I watched the book trend and all the reviews for it were washing machines. Yeah, on Twitter, the trending is usually used to promote yourself. That's pretty much what it is.
Mhm.
Oh, and thank you, Hormods the Great, for subscribing. Thank you. All right, let's jump into some of these juicy reads, okay?
Yes.
Let's see. Can I zoom in a little bit here? It would be great if I could zoom in. Let's see. Perfect.
Beautiful.
Perfect. There we go, guys. You ready? Let's
Full
go.
screen ahead.
Let's greet. Booked and Busty rated it 1 star. It should be illegal for a book to be this long and this boring.
70 likes on that comment.
Oopsie. Since I deemed it, what does that mean? What does this word mean?
Defended, maybe? Or
Since I defended it, I want to give it another try. Please read review. Please let this be better than Red Queen. Nope. I gave up. I tried to read this book twice, and I ended up defending it twice. The first...
I don't know if it means defending, actually.
Yeah, can someone tell us what that means?
DNF. What does DNF mean?
The first one, 20%, the latest around 60%. I couldn't care less about this book. It wasn't better than the Red Queen. The world building's a mess. I didn't know what was going on. The characters have no flavor. Like, seriously, these are the most bland and most boring characters ever created. Just people with absolutely no personalities. I'm done. Bye.
41 likes.
Oh, I did not
not
finish.
finish.
Did not finish. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you, that guy.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Did not finish at 65%. Buddy
Oh.
needed my wonderful girl. Just a cliche plot with annoying chosen one trope. And oh, look, my uncle, who's the twin brother of my dad, is a villain. What a shocker. Remember the casual info dumping that you get in every fantasy book. Yeah, well, no. Victoria Aveyard here is the queen of info dumping. Victoria, you killed me with those never-ending info dumps. And don't get me started on the slow pacing. I hated it. I was expecting a lot of action, and all I got was a good-for-nothing plot. And don't you dare say I didn't give us a chance because I read 65% of this boring-as-hell book. The only reason I'm giving this 1 star is because I love whatever a lot.
27 likes.
Super Duke Nukem Forever.
That's a good one.
That's not bad. Iris rated it 1 star. Spirit Breaker.
Because the book is called Realm Breaker.
Oops.
Yeah.
KZ May rated it 1 star. I had high hopes for Victoria's new story, having become a follower of hers when this book was still in its drafting phase. I thought it was going to be a medieval Six of Crows, and clearly those hopes didn't pan out. Realm Breaker tried to be a lot of things, too many things really, and it did none of them particularly well. In the end, I didn't finish it, and here's why. Spoilers. It was boring, but okay besides that. Epic fantasy meets young adult or something. Okay, you want to read this part, honey? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh boy. Guys.
They wrote an essay review.
Wait. Before we get into this, make sure you smash that like button. Come on, smash that like button. Like.
No thumbs up. Didn't want to summon these nerds.
This is going to be glorious.
This is going to be great. Okay.
Oh, yes. Yes.
I don't have water with me next to me or anything, but we'll give it a go. Victoria continuously pitched this story as Lord of the Ring meets XYZ. I don't remember what XYZ actually was. I won't get started on the whole don't use massive icons in pop culture as comp titles topics, although it did irk me from the get-go. What I believe she was trying to get across was that Realm Breaker would be this epic quest-style enormous world fantasy like Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings. However, one of the primary reasons that those stories are so effective is because they focused on the quest, not the characters, but the quest, the plot, the world, the lore. Victoria tried to make this character-driven story as much as it was plot-driven, although can someone actually find the plot for me? The end result was sort of an amorphous blob of conflict fantasy themes and stilted characters, none of which were fleshed out or defined to the extent they needed to be. Ouch. Okay. Honey, I'm going to mute myself for a sec to grab some water. Do you want to read the next paragraph?
The characters paragraph?
Yes. You read that. I'm going to mute myself to go grab some water quickly.
Okay. The characters. There were so many points of view. And for what? Same voice, same sort of thoughts, same bland personality. Every time I felt like I was reading the bare bones of a character, like each of them were pulled out of the void and plopped onto a page when it was convenient for them to be there. I didn't feel any depth to them. It didn't come across that their lives to this point had actually, shaped a personality. If you're going to divert from the epic fantasy template to delve into the characters, you could have made them more interesting. Wow.
Ouch. I mean, Phil Timontees here says, hi, hello, Phil. Nice to see you.
Good evening.
Breaking news. Review more entertaining and well-written than the book it reviewed. You nailed it. You nailed it.
This is great. Oh, I love this.
You broke my phone. I broke my phone hitting the like button on your instructions. You only do a phone, goddamn. Okay, I have one thing to say to you for that. Where is it? Here we go.
Well, you just bought yourself a week of no TV with that comment, mister!
Okay.
Continuing.
Hope you don't mind I grabbed a Gatorade because I was there.
Oh, no, totally fine. That's why I got them.
Okay, the
Next.
world building. Country and city names everywhere, to the point that I actually had no concept of the world, and I wasn't about to flip back to the map every 3 paragraphs. It would have been much more effective to have a smaller, more condensed world with deeper lore. Instead, this was a very horizontal world, flattened and spread thin, with little substance to immerse the reader. It sort of felt like it was trying too hard to match up to Lord of the Rings or Game of Thrones without any of the effort, given that Tolkien and Martin are absolutely insane and dedicated their lives to their worlds.
Well,
on top of
George,
this...
not as much these days.
That's true, but that's whatever. On top of this, dialogue and internal thoughts were super awkward, used as a mechanism of developing backstory and the world building in a way that made made it all stilted and unnatural. No one just sits down in the middle of a conversation to think about their childhood up until that point. It was impossible for me to get through the onerous amount of internal dialogue more than I've read in any other novel I could think of. It was more distracting than anything. It took me out of the story. When the character could have instead reacted to the situation in a way that revealed more about themselves without throwing it in my face, it just felt a bit lazy and like they should have been written in first person instead.
That's a fair point. All in all, 1 star for the did not finish. If I had finished it, it would have been 2. It would have only been 2. But after reading the other reviews and hearing from friends, I'm glad I didn't. I would have just been pissed off. Also, Irish Not Insane says, now I remember why my review got deleted. I recommended reading this review and Amazon doesn't like that apparently.
Most people didn't finish this. Let's read this next one. M rated it 1 star. Didn't finish at 25%.
Whoa.
This was one of the most boring and dull books I've ever attempted to read. I almost never don't finish books, but there's no way I'd ever continue this anytime soon. The premise was good. Yeah, that's about it.
Is she?
Is she? Why is it that all the weirdos have something to do with Jewish religion? Come on.
Oh, come on! You give the rest of us a bad name!
Let's move on.
Uh-huh.
Jason rated it. Poor writing, 1 star. Poor writing, no originality, generic world, slow pace, minimal plot, good cover though.
Meh.
There's a video review someone made here. Oh my goodness.
Another essay review.
Are we going to go into it, guys? Oh, we're going to go into it.
Yes.
Would you like to begin, honey?
Certainly.
From 1 star, from 1.5 stars.
1.5 star. What? 0.5 for a few pages that were bearable to read. The story was dragged on so much that it bored me to tears. 26 pages of prologue. For what? Yeah, that's too much for a prologue. Prologue should usually be half that. Minimum. Or maximum, I guess. The premise sounded so interesting, but the execution didn't meet my expectation at all. When I heard the premise was about a pirate daughter and her misfit companions trying to save the world from doom, I expected this book to be fun, but it's not. I feel like this book was written as an Act 1 of the series instead of being a completed story in itself, which I personally don't like when authors do this. Sure, the book is a part of a series, but it still needs to be complete on its own with Acts 1 through 3. Good point there. Would you like to continue, dear? You're muted.
I'm actually gonna. I know I'm muted. I was actually gonna. Someone in the chat's asking if you want to let everybody know we're reading the reviews for Realm Breaker. It is a book written by this wacko who attacked me on Twitter. I don't care what her name is. Victoria Aveyard, I believe. Whatever. I don't care. So where did you stop? You stopped at.
You could. Okay, let me continue then. You could cut 300 pages out and the story would be the same. Nothing happened until maybe at the last 50 to 100 pages of the book. Whoa, that's not good. The main character only met the villain once halfway into the story, and they never met again, not even at the end of the book. The rest was just the main character and her 2 other companions making their way downtown to meet other characters. It took almost 400 pages for the author to gather everyone together. Way too long. I wouldn't mind if there was a subplot to drive the story while we were getting to the main plot, which I found wasn't that interesting either. Maybe some romance or mystery or some fun adventures that would keep me on the edge of my seat. I don't know. Give me something, but no, there was none of that. And this book is 562 pages long. Yeah, this woman doesn't know how to write.
562 pages?
That's the length of the average Harry Potter book.
She's trying to... No wonder she was so mad today. She's just mad that she'll never be able to write anything that was anywhere near as good as Lord of the Rings. So she constantly stalks it trying to glean every little last crumb of inspiration from it because she doesn't actually know how to do it.
I mean, I've been told that I could be the next J.K. Rowling with the stories I've written that are still, being edited on the back burner. But
Don't.
but even I'm able to write my own ideas that actually are coherent and consistent. This person clearly can't. Huh. To continue, I also didn't like any of the characters nor care about the story. I couldn't connect with any of them. There is absolutely no chemistry between the main character, Coraine, and her love interest. But this book doesn't focus so much, or at all, on romance, so maybe that's why. You only see the glimpse of it. Dom and Sarasa, though. Okay sign, I think it says. Honestly, I think the story would be a lot more interesting if Sarasa was the main character. I am so happy it's over. Bless the audiobook for helping me get through 200 pages of this book. Otherwise, I would definitely have ended up in a reading slump. Death face.
Oh, God. Okay, so this
we can't
next
read
one,
that one.
Are you sure?
Wait, you have... Oh, right, Google Translate.
Okay, let me translate it. What is the language? Do we know what the language is?
It looks to me like... Definitely not Russian. It's either Romanian or Czech, I think. Somewhere in that region, definitely.
That does not help me.
Okay. Try Romanian, Czech.
Nope.
What
do you guys... Turkish?
Oh, wait, honey, there's an option, read in English.
Where?
Right on top of the review. Oh. My bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I thought that would work.
Okay, let me... Okay, I have it. Someone says Turkish. Oh, Emerald Centurion is here. Says hello.
Hey, Emerald. Might be
Turkish.
might be Turkish.
I'm gonna try.
Let's try Turkish.
Turkish. If you're right, you get a special clip. So. Nope.
Let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna detect language. I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
What language is it? Did it say?
Czech.
I thought so.
Phew. This was a pain for me. I began to doubt my English because we were really confused, but that wasn't it. There are so many cities and countries and empires included in the story that I got lost in them. My ebook didn't have a map, so I really had no chance. Plus 10,000 characters that I couldn't relate to in all that time. The whole thing was very tight. In my opinion, it could have easily been cut by at least half. The book has 568 pages. I read the book for 20 days because I didn't really enjoy it, and it put me in a nice reading crisis. So nope for me.
Wow.
Ouchies.
Thank you, Czech Republic.
Hey, Vacancy
You give
Horror is here.
You give us good reviews and great cosplayers.
Vacancy Horror is here. Hey, nice to see you. Eagle Rider is here. Says, "Hey, I miss you guys." Well, we missed you too. Hope you're doing well.
Mm-hmm. Feel free to stay on in our chat.
Hey, Memes of Destruction is here
Hello.
as well. Hello. But yeah, we're reading reviews. Long story short, for new people coming in, I was attacked by a best-selling author on Twitter today because I dared to have an opinion about the Lord of the Rings trailer, and she didn't like it very much. So she attacked me with her 108.5K followers And she couldn't even manage 200 likes on her post, whereas mine has easily surpassed it, my quote tweet of her.
Mhm,
And so now we're reading her 1-star reviews of her book in retaliation.
No wish cackle? No. Okay. Meow.
Best selling. Yep, that's true.
Comment in
God.
the chat if you want to hear me cackle again.
Oh God, there's another one I can't read.
Okay, that
Oh, wait,
one looks German. That one you can't
Yeah.
read looks German.
Let's read this one. Oh gosh. Okay, honey, do you want to read this one?
Certainly.
Wait, Raven just scared me, dear God.
You're welcome.
I still have COVID and I feel like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hi.
Please feel better.
Ghost hugs! Sending lots of mental hugs.
Everybody
you
wants
all.
cackles. Everybody's trying to encourage this. That's not good. No.
Okay, so Denali Christensen says 1-star review. 1.5 stars / wouldn't reread / wouldn't recommend. Did not finish. It was flat and slow. Oh, thank you, dear. And boring, with an edge of evil just to keep me cringing when it wasn't slow and boring. Ooh, that's bad. The characters were flat from the start, and it felt like so many other stories I've read. I can't. I loved the cover and how thick the book was, but I was hoping those thick pages would afford me a fun adventure and a rich world. They didn't. I got to the 4th or 5th chapter and was sick of it. If you like Aveyard's work in general, you might like this one, but it certainly wasn't for me, and I highly doubt I will ever pick it up again.
Oh, goodness.
All right, let's
okay,
translate the German.
Wait, we're going to do it in a sec. I want to see one thing. Well, first off, Rayron asks, wait, how much is this book? Good question. Honey, do you want to look that up?
Certainly.
Tackle for the poor COVID-struck depressed girl. Don't encourage this. You get attacked by authors. That's high class. I get harassed by Marvel stands. Oh, you forget. Earlier this week, I was attacked by Marvel stands. So I got twice. I got called to Yahtzee twice this week. Woohoo!
This book, honey, new is $12.
It's 500 and something pages, and she can't even get a good price for it.
Used, the lowest price is $6 on eBay.
168 pages for $12. She can't even freaking get a good enough-
$12 on average. Then there's also some $13, some $15, and $18. But average is about $12 or $13. That's the average.
Okay. It's the
The average is $13, which is not bad. That's about the average price of a book. But I mean, don't get me wrong, the cover art does look cool. Hold on.
Yeah.
But yeah, the cover art actually looks like the Rings of Power cover art that they put on the books. So that would explain why it's bad.
I don't know. Hold on one second.
What's going on? What did I miss?
Eagle Rider wanted a wrench, so I gave her.
Oh, great.
Oh, goodness. Rayron with the $13 super chat just to add some spice for me not buying the book. Wait, you get a special clip for that. Let me get it. Here you go.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
But thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Love you guys. Yeah.
We love you too.
Yeah. Wait, what did somebody say? Sir, when you said you don't encourage to sound like Palpatine, do it. Begging Bezos to please buy the rights to her book. Apparently, her show. She has a show. It's green lighted, but it's not actually being made. I wonder why. It's almost like maybe she's not as popular as she thinks. Joseph Wemp sent $2 super chat of a super sticker is a pair that says "Hey you" with glasses and it dances. I don't know why it doesn't show up on StreamYards. I wish it did.
Nah, whatever. Thank you.
We'd be hearing Brave making cackles. Don't encourage this.
Everyone's encouraging it, honey. Please let me do a cackle. I'm having so much fun.
Okay, it's your funeral, man.
Unfortunately, my cackles will never echo like Grimm.
Oh, okay.
Bad kitty me. Thank you.
We actually just got from Eagle Rider a $2 super chat says, "Would Raven pay for books of my gothic poetry?"
I would.
Yeah, we definitely would.
I love poetry. I need more poetry. It's been so long since I've written any poems, to be honest.
But I wanted to. I realized I have to update. We don't have a video for our new merch. We actually, if you guys are interested, just because someone mentioned the Bad Kitty and stuff like that. So just if anybody wants to, no, not necessary. We did just launch some new merch a day or two ago, including we moved over to a new store where we have some new merch there, and we also have a new merch designed by the very talented Spartan Flash Sentry, who made some merch for us. Bad Kitty merch. You too can be a bad kitty.
Mwahaha.
So go check it out. Actually, let me do this quickly.
You're going to go get the link? I was about to go get the link for it.
I'm going to grab the link. And you know what? Let's go take a look quickly. I know, shameless self plug. I know, but since we were doing the Bad Kitty a lot, I figured might as well. Here we go.
Our new Gothic Therapy merch store.
So
Classic
here
Gothic
is our
Therapy.
new merch store, and here are some of our new Gothic Therapy merch. We have hats now.
Yes, we do. We have hats. Get a hat.
You don't have to, but we got a bunch
Get
of
a hat,
stuff
get
here.
a t-shirt, get a phone case, get a coaster, get
Got
a pin,
pins,
get an
cups,
apron, get mugs,
whatever you
get
want.
a notebook. Do
You
it.
go check it out. But what we mainly want to show you is just this. Here we go. We want to show you this. This is our new Bad Kitty merch.
Darwin! His
This
name
is
is
our
Darwin.
channel mascot. His name is Darwin.
Yes, because we said so.
So as you can see, you too can get Bad Kitty.
You can be a bad kitty like me! Without actually getting whacked by a broom.
Yep, and we have mugs, we have pins, bunch of stuff.
Uh-huh.
So just quickly to show you that, I'm sorry, this is some of Spartan Flash's best work, I think, yet. So just check that out if you want.
Spartan Flash does amazing work for us. We really
Oh my
do
goodness,
appreciate
we
it.
have Robot Shlomo. It says Bad Kitty, that's a bad kitty.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, nice to see you here. Writing some poetry myself, these reviews will be good for showing how not to write stories. That's true. The Darwin Award. We might have to, now we might have to do something like that. You need a
Darwinism.
a Darwin variant. We're actually planning to make our channel emotes Darwin themed, but we haven't gotten to it yet. I've been a teeny bit still under the weather, and it's been a very busy week, so I haven't had the chance to get to that yet. But let's translate this next one.
This one is obviously
Oh,
German.
goodness. We just got a $10 super chat from Nico. I got a pillow, coffee mugs, and socks. Love you guys. We saw you got the pillow and the
Now
coffee
get
mugs.
some
We didn't know
bad
if you got
kitty
the socks.
stuff. Now get some bad kitty.
No, leave him alone. He got as much as he doesn't need to get it anymore. If he wants to, we have a new store that people can check out. If not, if not, whatever. No, we just wanted to share the bad kitty.
It's not
a
so obviously it's not obligatory, but yeah,
not obligatory. There's a link for the merch. I wanted the hat. Let me grab the link here. I think
we just put the link up. Just you have the page open, so
there you go.
Oh, terrible writing advice is hilarious. I know, they are absolutely hilarious. It's literally just a parody of how to make a story good, but everything he says is what not to do when writing a story. The way he does it is awesome.
Let me grab this. I'm going to drop this into Google Translate. Again, for new people just coming, I was attacked online today by a best-selling author over my opinion on Lord of the Rings. She couldn't even get 200 likes on her tweet, where mine got way over that. And, so we're roasting her by reading her bad reviews. Nico with another $10 super chat saying, David.
Nico! It's good to see you.
We'd like to pay now.
You had the chat up. Nobody could see that.
We'd like to pay now.
There you go. Master as an astronaut, Raven as a genie. I don't know what that is.
Is that I Dream of Jeannie? Is that an I Dream of Jeannie reference?
I can't wait to get the shirt I bought. Actually, it's apparently been sent. It should be coming your way. I got an email about it, I think, earlier today.
Oh, great.
Hey, Master G's Raven, go Rippaverse. Yep, Rippaverse is doing pretty well.
Mm-hmm. We're really happy for him. It really is very impressive to make it that much in so little time. Yep,
definitely. Ramshel says to expect a lot more text over the next couple months. Lord of the Rings is going to be a lightning rod. I'm so annoyed. I have a brand new fan blaming bingo that I have been working on for ages, and it is so freaking good. And I'm waiting on one thing that needs to happen before I can release it.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping it releases it soon, because it is chef's kiss. It is the most amazing one I've made. And we're going to make merch on it, and people are going to use it all the time. Trust me.
Yes.
It is awesome.
It is literally the best version so far. Until you make the next version.
Maybe. We're reading this to just see her bad reviews of her book, which apparently is 600 and something pages and is literally being sold for $12.
Okay, so the person is called...
I can read it.
But you don't know... Do you know how to pronounce it? It's German. Elas Welt der Brucher. I think.
No idea.
I don't know if I said that right.
I just heard Dracula talk, okay? Sorry.
Dracula's Romanian.
Whatever. Oh my god. This is an amazing review. Rated at 1 star. This book was sent to us in the bookstore in advance, and everyone is raving about this author, so I thought I'd try it. Unfortunately, it was absolutely boring and confusing, so I took a break to give the book a fair chance again. It also got better for a short time, but everything just dragged on, and I just struggled through it and hoped it would get better. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case either. I tried everything and gave the book a chance to the end, but I didn't take it. It sounded really good, and the story could have been epic. I'm sorry, but this book wasn't for me.
Sylvia Roma.
Let's have you read this.
Sure. Sylvia Roma, rated 1 star. I am truly disappointed. I did not finish, but I enjoyed the Red Queen series, and I was waiting for the book to pick up. This book was incredibly slow. The world building wasn't that original and not well done. Yeah, figures. The characters, well, let me say this. Why would you choose to have a badass assassin if you're not going to use her? And what about the witch? Oh, dear. Not utilizing character skills after establishing those skills. Bad idea, bad idea. This is a really slow-paced book, like incredibly slow. The first few chapters are very confusing. I had to restart and reread the first 80 pages like 3 times. Definitely not good. And the ending is just not worth it. Not at all. This is really sad, especially since it had so much potential and I was really in the mood to read it. Realmbreaker was one of my most anticipated books of the year, and now that I read it, I regret to have lost so much time with it. If you are reading it, and by the 13th chapter by chapter 13 not enjoying it, you'd probably do not finish. The book doesn't get any better. Such a waste of potential. Hope the author writes better books in the future. No, yeah, that's likely not going to happen.
Okay, let's read the next one. Mary rated it 1 star, but let's first see. Rawat Shlomo says, I've read all 1,800 pages of Lord of the Rings and the appendices. Never once did it mention a crass comet/meteor, even when he says what the rings are forged from. I've heard some really not good things about this show. And again,
according to Gary from Nerdrotic, that meteor is supposedly a wizard.
Yeah, I've been told that it's supposedly a wizard. That's what I've been told. And I haven't been just told that from Gary. I have my own connections. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
But I have not, from what I have heard and what I have been told, it is not a very good. This is not going to do very well. It's not. Apparently, the wizard in the show is mute, doesn't speak at all, and apparently they're saying it might be Gandalf.
But Gandalf isn't mute.
I have no idea. My money isn't being, what's his name? The nature guy? I forget his name.
The brown wizard?
Yes, I forget his name.
I forgot his name too, but I remembered he was of the brown.
Two.
He had the bird nest in his hair.
Yeah, I have a feeling it's gonna be Ranagast.
Ah, yeah, that guy.
There you go. I'm cool. I remembered that. Awesome.
I only ever saw the first movie, and it was so long ago.
Oh,
another essay!
If you have not already, Radagast the Brown. Yes, thank you, Radagast. I remembered. But if you guys have not already,
No thumbs up. Didn't want to summon these nerds.
Smash that like button. Let's dive in.
Yes, do it.
My God, I read it in a few hours, and I'm impressed someone can write such a boring book. Don't get me wrong. I respect other readers and Victoria Aveyard, and I like the Red Queen series, but Realm Breaker is a failure. Remember, maybe Taristan sometimes saves a plot, but the other characters are anticlimactic. Corraine, Dom, and Sarasa, they are all archetype and predictable as hell. Corraine is, of course, the chosen one and created to be smart and brave. So original. She is just boring. So papered. Of course, she's in this book for teens, maybe 12 to 13, who are still growing up and maturate. I can't say who they are. I'd like to be, but my God, this is still so boring. Maybe teenagers can like this type of young adult, but none of well-read readers can stand it. Aveyard made the same mistake as did in Red Queen series. She didn't focus on the most interesting things like Corraine's mother and the relationship between mother and daughter. Corraine's mother is the most interesting character in my opinion, but this book is not for her, and it's so sad. It's exactly the same situation like in Red Queen. Same mistake Aveyard made with the royal family plot and the world building. Main's character could not have a normal family, and she feels lost. Blah, 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 boring.
Say what you're thinking. Oh, my God.
Blah, 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 boring. I know is a young A book and going with the young A scheme, but I simply don't like it. Even the plot with Tarzan is so badly written. He's Crane's uncle, and that's it. Nothing really happens. Tarzan and his wizards are also ignored by the plot, in my opinion. They simply exist, and that's it. Andrew Killian has nothing interesting and intriguing about him. He's just a squire who's going to the end with Corraine, I'm sure, or Aveyard go crazy in book 2 and 3 and make a love triangle. Also, a scheme which Aveyard uses for writing her novels is so bad. 3 acts, 8 sequences. Wow.
Ooh, yeah, that's bad.
I know she did it with Red Queen and failed, and this ending is so familiar to Red Queen. My God. More than a year, highly promoted book, but ended like this. So sad. Maybe this is better than the classic stories. Lord of the Ring mentioned by the author the most. I wonder why she was stalking Lord of the Rings posts. It's almost like she leads to glean off of other people who write way better than she ever will. Doesn't have any teen color girl with Ledger because it doesn't help. Doesn't show appreciation. 1 out of 5.
1 for snubbed Hardison. And also,
let's have you read this next one, honey.
Yeah, but first, good night, Joseph Hetwemp. We'll see you some other time.
Yeah, thank you for coming by. We appreciate it.
All right.
Well, wait. Well, hold on. Let me grab. Holy
crap! I think that one is Spanish.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's okay. I'm going there. We are going to read it.
Mm-hmm.
I think Nico sent us a message.
Yes.
Can you
Shall I
read
bring it
that?
up?
Yeah.
Yes.
Grab that.
Nico Glock for $25. Thank you. Says, I need to go to bed. I'm sure this is wrong, but good night, my charbers. ? I'm sorry. I'm Catholic, but I love you guys and trying to learn. Mazel. What? You got mazel right. It means fortune, actually. Mazel tov means good fortune, which is what we say instead of congratulations, because you're wishing someone good fortune. But yes. Good night, Nico. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the love. We love
Thank you,
too.
Nico. We appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so while you read
The
this
small one.
Read the small one, and then I'll read the giant, lengthy blurb that will literally destroy everything.
Oh my god, it's
But let me
beautiful.
quickly
And
zoom
so
in a
I can
bit
see
more.
how it's Spanish and it's beautiful. Oh, thank you. That's much better. All right, Jacqueline rated it 1 star. I gave this 200 pages, but I'm calling it quits. Realmbreaker was, frankly, boring. I'm not invested in the characters or their journey, and mainly catch myself trying to remember what's going on. That's really bad when writing a book.
Ouch.
That's really bad. Really, really bad. You want to keep your readers engaged. Seriously, that's what, like, the first sentence of any story is called the hook line. Meaning
my
it's the one
God.
sentence in which you're trying, you want to hook the readers, you want to get them invested. And believe me, it is one of the hardest lines to write.
Okay, wait.
Okay.
So the next review is Portuguese.
Oh.
And it was so much that it literally tells me there's a 500 character limit and to use the arrows to translate more. Are you ready for this, guys?
Woo!
Let us know in the chat if you're ready for this. Come on. Let's read this.
Come on, people. Tell us if you're ready. Tell us if you're ready. No one's saying if they're ready.
They will. It's probably a little delayed.
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah, this is going to be fun. This is
going to be
fun.
awesome. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Let's read this.
Excuse me.
I have a lot to say, but I won't even say 20% of them as they are divided in my mind, and I have no idea how to put it in all one review. After the first paragraph, no part of this review is spoiler-free. Updating this review in 2002 to specify that before my rating had been 2.5 stars, and after thinking consistently about the universe, I don't think it's even worth 1.5 stars as a final vote. Oh, yes.
No, this is beautiful.
Cackle if you're ready. Chop, chop, move it. Give me that Portuguese salt. Dungeon Tricks is what I'm saying. I'm ready. Everybody's ready.
Ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue.
First of all, I wanted to criticize something in particular. You know what? Let me grab this here and let me drop it in here.
Whoa.
Honey, would you like to read a little bit? I think I'm getting a little bit of trouble.
I can read
Right,
this.
we can read from here first of all.
Okay. First of all, I wanted to criticize something in particular. The way in which the tone of the characters was described. I believe that nothing in the story irritated me as much as this. Shut up, phone. One moment. And I believe that the translation remained extremely faithful as I compared some of the descriptions of the original book and of it in Portuguese. So I put that on the author's back, whatever that means. I know it's a new universe, a medieval fantasy, and she's creating things, but I'd be much better if the narration left a clear synonym for what the character is mostly like, as happened at certain moments in the story, mentioning ebony, bronze, porcelain, because I had to rely on art posted by the author to find out what the protagonists really were like. Throughout history, you can get a basis for what the real tone of most of them look like. But this exaggerated description with few real things to compare and using terms like golden or tan left me confused. Lots of skin tones turn golden, most of them tan, so that wasn't a good basis for knowing what the characters are like. I spent more than 5 chapters in doubt if a character was racialized or if he just had that suntan skin. This isn't something I've seen a lot of people complain about, but it was something that made me thoughtful as I read it, and I wanted to add the review because I was wondering. Huh. He has a good point there.
Tim's talk says on your left. Hey, Tim.
Hey, Tim. Jinx. He has a good point there, though, honey.
Okay. Now let's read the next part.
Oh.
I'm going to read this paragraph, and then you can continue, because I apologize, guys, if you hear a little bit of sniffling or whatever. I'm pretty okay now, but I'm still not 100% back to normal, so I'm trying to take it easy a little bit.
Yeah.
Now to the book itself. It's a whole new universe. The map is huge, and the terms used are not common in other fantasy spindles, spheres. The color, all those things are confusing at the beginning of the story, so you just have to hold on to what the synopsis or what made you keep reading. The main idea of the book is to bring 7 people together, and this differentiated group of people helped the protagonist create to save the world from an imminent threat. So it was nice to put all the dots together until I understood what would happen and how each of them would meet each other. It's not a book where the universe is introduced to you, but you are introduced to it. The narrator, Andrew, is confused by the situation, as I, the reader, was, and I believe that was the author's intention during the story, while Corinne and her group were recruiting people to fight alongside her. Blah, blah. Okay, this is boring. Okay, this is way too long.
Describing the book.
This is way too long. I don't want to read the novel. I don't care. We're reading the next one. Okay? Sorry,
Mr. Portuguese.
You maybe you should like condense it. Delia.
Deli, rated 1 star. Did not finish at 25%. I had high hopes for this one, but all I feel while reading it is confused and bored. Maybe might come back to the series if the other books have better reviews, but for now, this is goodbye.
Rachel Elizabeth rated it 1 star. Didn't finish at page 162. I don't know why I thought I could read this. I couldn't get to the Red Queen series, so I don't know why I thought this would be better. Victoria Aveyard is just an author whose writing I just cannot get through. I don't know what it is about it, but her stories just drag, and her characters are the most bland, unseasoned, and dull characters I've ever read in my entire life.
So CW.
These chapters are insanely long. It's just taking forever for anything to happen. All I got in the first 162 pages is the introduction and exposition. Oh my god! In 162 pages, that's all she got?
No.
What the heck?
No. Even the Eragon series isn't that lengthy in exposition and introduction.
Cringe.
Honey, you've read the Eragon story in full. It wasn't as bad as that.
Batman, what the heck?
I think you mean
162 pages
introduction,
of introduction and exposition.
That is not how you write and introduce a story, you idiot! Oh my god.
Like, my god, can we start the plot already? This would be better if we were drunk. Just saying.
Yeah.
I didn't come here for a 162-page introduction.
Oh my god!
This book also did a lackluster job explaining the magic in this world. Maybe I would have learned more if I kept reading, but this book literally could not keep my attention, and reading it was a chore.
Ouch.
Also, can we talk about the prologue? Almost 30 pages of a battle full of characters I did not know, nor did I care about. Wow.
Prologues should never be 30 pages long.
Holy
Second,
moly.
Prologues are meant to be an introduction to the story so that you have a little bit of background to know what's going to happen. They're actually very important if you decide to use them. That's not how you do a prologue!
I figured this story
I
would
hate
mostly
this
fall-
woman.
She is nuts. I
Like,
figured
can I
this
call
story...
her a woman, or is that insulting to real women?
I don't know. Let me finish this review. I figured this story would mostly follow Crane, but while I normally enjoy multiple POVs, I felt like it was on so many long ass side quests to fill the space in between the main quests. In conclusion, this was just
Holy crap. Oh, that's
No,
beautiful.
This is her. This would be her if we tried to confront her about this. This would be her. Just imagine instead of saying movies, it says books.
This video is the biggest load of hoo-ha I've ever seen. Why do you insist we watch this stupid thing?
Am I the only one who understands the complexities of this ambitious cinematic masterpiece? This movie isn't stupid! You're stupid!
Oh, Billy, why you gotta be like that?
That's literally The Last Jedi.
So in other words, we're becoming Joanna instead of getting to the point. She calls herself a best-selling author. You can buy that now, so it's not. That
Yeah,
big of an
it's actually a
accomplishment.
title you can purchase.
I want to see if anybody's people are. Nico posts. I don't know what's going on, but I love these two so much. Oh gosh. But yeah, I want to see if she got mad at me again. Yeah, let's see. Best-selling author. Gotta go to bed now. This has been a very entertaining stream. Thanks for coming to Frankenstein. We appreciate it.
Mhm.
We're not gonna go for too much longer. We're just having some fun at the expense of this woman and monetizing her because we can.
Yes, we can.
Great thing about the modern publishing industry is very easy to self-publish. The terrible thing about the modern publishing industry is very easy to self-publish.
Yeah.
She probably went to bed cranky. Old people are like that. Okay, let's read this. Oh,
Another
good.
one. Okay, we'll have to take turns.
No, you read this.
Okay. Alexa rated 1 star. I'll be very blunt in my review.
Hold on, 1 sec.
Yeah, the Alexa went off.
Shut up, Alexa. We don't care. Nico Clark sent another $5 super chat to say lol.
Just make sure you're still able to pay rent and afford groceries, okay? And gas.
Yeah, seriously, Nico.
We don't want you going broke for us.
Yeah, okay, keep reading. Sorry.
But I'll be very blunt in my review, which means this is going to be good. For a book with such advertising and hype, it fell flat for me. This book was advertised?
Apparently.
There wasn't one thing that hooked me to this book. Not one thing that made me want to continue reading. I usually do not finish books. I don't usually don't finish books. But I was so close to do it with this one. Absolutely no romance, no character development, no interesting plot twists, no interesting characters. There's really not one thing I can say I liked about this book. The author advertised it as a villain romance, and I really want to know what did I miss because I saw none of it. There was potential for some romance between characters, but as I said before, the characters are the same from the beginning until the end. Nothing changed, not even the feelings toward one another. Whoa, that's bad. I knew this was supposed to be high fantasy, and they're usually more slow-paced, descriptive, and complex, but it felt like a burden to pick up this book and keep reading it.
Oh my goodness.
We'll get to that in a minute once I'm done reading this review. To keep reading it. I was always hoping for it to get better, and it obviously didn't. The chapters were way too long and repetitive. I feel like this would have worked better if it was a 200 to 300 page book. Most of the things that happened were pretty useless to me. It seemed like they were written just to fill up pages and make the book longer. Honestly, I don't think I will be reading the rest of the series. Good choice.
And, well, first off, Release the McCracken is here. Thanks for coming by. And Nico Glock just dropped an $101 super chat. Well, money is the one thing I have. Well, that's it, Nico. That's it.
That's it. I've had it!
Hey, thanks for slicing the pie, Grim.
I was thinking you were going to go with Bad Kitty.
You did not have to do that.
How are you able to do that so many times and still be able to afford necessities? Like
he says,
food?
"Well, money is the one thing I have." Well, you also have friends. Don't forget that. But you don't have to do that.
We appreciate it, right, dear?
Master's cutting you off, Nico. No more super chat. Yeah, no more. Don't do it, or I'm gonna have to use other clips. Wow, it's like this guy's friends that he thought he was good at writing, but a wet plank of wood was better. So Brie Larson. Oh, Brie Larson wet.
Ew, that sounds disgusting. I don't want to think about it.
It sounded weirder when I said it. Anyway, moving on. Angela's book. Do you want to read? You read the other one. Let me read this one.
Yeah, you read that one. I need a drink.
Angela Booked rated it 1 star. I wanted to give this author another shot since I wasn't a fan of her debut series. I liked the first book, but each book after got exponentially worse.
Ouch!
And I wanted to see if her new series would be better. It was not. This wasn't good. It's a book containing a very complex and convoluted plot with too many characters and point of views, which are all bland.
Oof.
It's bland! Where's the seasoning?
Where's the lamb sauce?
We gotta get some clips of him to throw in here.
Destroyer that got his flip-flop!
I think the first time someone actually makes a joke is almost at the halfway point.
Oh, that's really bad.
I had to reread the first 25 pages or so multiple times because I kept forgetting everyone. Spoiler, they all die by page 30. And after all that time wasted rereading, I was mad.
Clearly, this woman doesn't know how to write.
Best-selling author, my butt.
Oh my god. I write way better stories than this could ever be.
Oh god, I'm crying.
Oh my god. Breathe, honey, breathe. Breathe, my love.
Also, this book is way too long for anything, or not enough things that unfold. Oh my god, read this next one, honey.
Okay. Duha rated 1 star. No, no, no. I did not read 576 pages for 7 long days for a book this stupid. Please tell me I did not. 1.5 stars and barely. RTC, maybe. What's RTC?
I don't know.
What's RTC? People who know text speak?
I have no idea. Wait, is that a personal attack or something? Brie Larson.
She's...
Ashley Marie character rated it 1 star. Didn't finish at 400 pages. I just couldn't do it anymore. What is even happening in this book?
Okay. Eldragon Reader rated 1 star. I did not finish this book at around 40%. It's so confusing and boring. I was hoping to read something cool like Red Queen, but I ended up disappointed. I don't know if I will ever pick it up again.
Right to carry, says Nico. I don't know.
Stay strapped or get clapped.
I think maybe the person is is that supposed to be like a threat or something? Oh
RTC,
goodness.
I don't know.
Oh god. This is about
Another
racism.
essay?
This is about racism.
Oh, okay, then let's skip it. I don't
Oh,
wanna read
real time chat. That probably sounds right.
I don't want. Yeah, can we skip any things about racism or whatever it is? Whatever it is.
This actually looks kind of funny.
Okay then.
Patty rated it 1 star. Didn't finish at page at 188. Between the overt racism, total lack of any kind of plot, cardboard characters, migraine-inducing map, telling not showing, 10 metaphors per paragraph, and knowing this isn't going to get any better anytime soon, this is a mercy killing.
Ouch!
Oh, review to come. Thank you, Irish Not Same. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Note to self, when you're avoiding reading by answering work emails, it's time to stop reading that book. What? Whoa! Avoiding reading a book to answer work emails? Are you kidding me?
God!
This is hilarious.
Oh my dear God.
Okay, we're not reading the rest of this.
Yeah. Okay, that was all we needed to know. My turn.
Let's have you read the next one.
Kate rated it 1 star. 1.5 stars. I really want to like Aviard's books more. The concept for this is very cool, and I think she does great world building. But it's something about... What?
Just keep reading.
But it's something about the way all of this is put together and executed that makes my brain feels like it's made of bees.
Not the bees! Not the bees!
I just cannot connect with it. I guess I just want to be I guess I just want to be clear that this is a very personal rating, and I don't think it represents the book.
It does. Didn't finish at 47%, says Arbo. Let's read the next one.
Okay. Oh, it's
Joey, the boy who reads. Let me read this one, because you got to read the other one.
Okay.
Didn't finish at 26%. This was boring. Not feeling anything for anybody or nothing. First read 2001. I was going to give this 3 stars, but upon further thought, this deserves 2 stars. I do like the world Victoria has created, the plot, at least for the first half of the book, the big twist, the beginning of a villain romance, the assassin, Sorisa. What I don't like, the slogging pace in the second half of the book. Nothing really happening other than build up, the quick ceiling of a big build up of the world ending, and not getting to emotionally connected with the characters, because Victoria Aveyard did not characterize them great. I did enjoy the banter and other funny things that would go on with them, but I wasn't invested in their lives, frankly, because there's no delving into their lives, at least a little. Do I prefer this over Red Queen? No doubt about that. Full review to come, and it never did. Oh, this next one's going to be good.
Let's first get that into Google Translate. And Irish Not Sane says, I'm starting to think this is best selling as a fire starter.
Oh, this person said it's a slight crash. Just slight, just a little crash, not a big one, but a
Thank you, Poland.
Okay.
Now then, Elsa.
Let it go.
I was really hoping you weren't going to do that. I hate that movie. Yes,
I couldn't resist.
You heard it here. I do not like Frozen. Because it ruined the Snow Queen, my favorite fairy tale.
Don't make
0 out of 5 stars for execution alone. The book begins with a huge battle scene, absolutely no context given. Random characters and kingdoms are introduced, and you're expected to remember them. In the next few chapters, even more random characters appear. Each chapter is told from their point of view, and they have no relation whatsoever. Eventually, they meet up, but it takes forever. Confusing and boring, not worth it at all.
Ooh, this one looks
Maybe another one in
Interesting.
Turkish.
See if there's any interesting ones. Oh my god, this is awesome. Okay. Tanya rated it 1 star. Okay. I really, really, really tried to like this book, but I just don't and can't finish it. I made it to page 352, and I have to put it down. It's not the Red Queen series. Sad day. Here are my reasons. Why in the world is this first book of a trilogy so horribly long? Come on now, we know it's too much. Why do I not give a rip about the characters? Why does it feel like too many words? And I love books, so that's bad for me to say. I had to quit the book because I didn't care if they do save the realm. Pretty bad. It's like I had to stop because I didn't care.
I don't care if the world gets destroyed. That is bad.
I had to keep stopping looking at the map to go, where the heck are they now? Introduction of too many characters and too many land names. No way I'd remember or care about any of the book by the next book. Tirade over, I won't be reading this series.
Oh, God. Ooh.
Ooh.
Can I have this one?
One's good. Go ahead.
All right. Raghad rated 1 star. This is my first time to completely hate a book, to be honest. I normally don't approve of book burning, but there's always an exception that proves the rule. I was really hooked when I read the prologue and thought this book would be a really, really great experience as I watched a video where Victoria Aveyard was saying that there will be some plot twists, so I had really high expectations for this book. But this was a huge disappointment, unfortunately. Drunk guys. I ended up not finishing this book at page 450, and this was me trying so hard to push through the story, but I couldn't torture myself to read it any longer, as it was the most boring book I have read so far in my life. I am not even joking. Scroll down a bit. Thank you. All the characters were only wandering around doing random things, and they weren't as interesting as I thought. The world was great but confusing, and the characters are boring, and I didn't care for them at all. I read other reviews before not finishing the book, and I learned that the one plot twist in the book happens at the end of the book. That's bad. So why am I forcing myself and pushing myself too hard to read a book that is super slow and boring just to get to that plot twist right at the end of the book? I don't care that much if the plot twist was great or not, but I'm giving this book 1 star. This is my first Victoria Aveyard book, and I kind of wish I read the Red Queen series first because a lot of people actually love this series. Plus, I think it's interesting too. I'll still read them and hope that I could enjoy the whole series, but personally, I think Realmbreaker wasn't good. I think Realmbreaker wasn't that good and really boring and is torture.
It's not good and it's torture. Also,
but I'm gonna keep reading it.
No, Zombie Squeak says, get a list of characters, send it to Cotton Eye Joe. Where did they
come from?
Where did they go? Where did they go from Cotton Eye Joe? It's pretty bad. People not even capable of caring about the characters. How bland are they? Gray, hairy mush?
Like mold? Then again, even mold can have character.
Zombie Squeak says, I had the Red Queen on audiobook. It was all right, not crammed, but good enough to listen to help me sleep. Well, now you get to know someone who got attacked by that author. What does a 5-star review look like? That's what we'll end off on. We'll end off on 5 stars.
Yeah, they're probably shills.
Let's see if I can find a good one. Okay, let me read this one.
Sure.
Pari rated it 1 star. Well, I didn't technically finish it as I just skipped to the end. I did not like this book because I realized that if a book doesn't have romance, it will ultimately put me into a slump. And I was in one for 3 months because of this one. It wasn't necessarily bad, but like I said before, nothing happened. And it just felt like a really slow season 1 of a show.
Oof. Ouch. So Rings of Power.
I would have been so embarrassed that one of my stories was described as torture. Yeah, me too.
Uh-huh. Then again, if it's torture, maybe I could, torture my enemies with it.
Disgusting. That's it. That's all. It's disgusting. I'm trying to see if there's a good one. I want to see if there's painful. I wanted somebody to like Spooky Rich. I opened it. I got it.
Didn't finish at 41%. Too much info dumping to build the world, and combined with multiple POCs. Does she mean points of view?
Maybe.
I was confused and didn't feel invested at all. Zombie Squeaks.
Okay, I'm reading this one.
Well,
I'm reading this. Oh
my god. Oh my god.
Here's what we're doing. We're reading this one, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to go and look at a couple like
5-star
reviews to see how cringe they are, and then we'll probably end off there. Sound good,
probably
guys?
a good idea, because we do have to get to bed soon as well.
Okay. Rick Shurky, whatever, rated it 1 star. I'm not even 100 pages into the book, and I already have issues with it. What in the heck is a spindle? When I read what people have to say online, they say these are simply portals, but this is really confusing concept since we have spindle magic, spindle blades, spindle blood. And then in the beginning, we're told they haven't been around for years and are just myths, and they've crossed into somewhere. Are these spindles portals sentient things? I'm so confused what the hell things are. They are so vital to the storyline. If I don't know what this key component is in the story, I'm losing interest fast. Nico Glock for $5 says Raven is pro pain.
No, I just laugh at other people's pain.
Nico, you don't have to spend so much money.
Watching people get hurt physically is hilarious.
Nico, you don't have to spend so much money. If you're going to spend money, at least get something out of it. You could, if you want, we have channel memberships.
And we have
become a member
channel
of the
memberships.
Channel
We have merch.
Yeah, it's up to you. Just, I feel bad you're giving us so much money and not getting anything for it.
Yeah. We like giving things in return. That's all.
Okay. Can you say Andy instead of Andy Trailhead? Holy crap, the amount of time his full name is said is annoying. It was like 5 times in one chapter. I stretched my kid till 32 times. That's stepping into 50 Shades territory. We get it.
Oh, God.
His last name is Trailhead. Big whoop. Why are you hitting us on the head with this? If it's important later, I think we already know his last name is Trailhead because he's also called Squire Trailhead.
Oh, God.
The characters are already super whiny, annoying, and uncaring. Consider how Mare in the Red Queen series was, and frankly, all of the characters there. I'm not too surprised. I was hoping for better, but I'm already let down by the overly whiny attitudes of the women in this series.
Oh, so they're all SJWs.
Nico, I was being sarcastic.
What tier?
Nico.
He subscribed at Dawn level.
He subscribed at Dawn level. Thank you, Nico, for subscribing at Dawn level. You are insane.
Yeah, we have to double check what all the perks are for those tiers. I forgot, honestly.
Huh? It didn't give us that notification before.
Probably because the Stream Elements bot wasn't on when it only started when we went live.
Nico, you're insane. Thank you.
Love you.
You're insane. Now stop.
We love you, but
no
please
more.
save some of that money for yourself. Please.
No more, or I'll turn it off.
He's not kidding. Take a break.
Oh gosh, talking about sexist undertones. This is gonna be good.
Oh dear.
And let's use that to step into the obvious sexist undertone she has in here. The girls have their noses up in the air, and my God, they think all men are absolute trash.
It is SJW. That explains so much.
Gorhane referring to her mother being polite because small-minded men don't know that she's just using her charm to woo them over. The smack in the face with Green Edger about how people revolted because a woman was on the throne and she can't seem weak-minded or mad. And now Soros is saying that Garen can't hide his true intentions, such is the way of men, meaning like all other men. Look, I'm a gal too, and I'm all about equality, but there is a clear difference between seeing people as equal and trying to swing the pendulum the completely opposite direction.
Sorry, I had to give an applause to that.
Also, if you want to make strong women characters, you don't have to fit them into the B-word female stereotype that you are maybe trying to fight against.
Thank you! Someone with common sense!
Other smaller complaints. I'm not even getting into the slow pacing that others have commented on. After 100 pages, it seems okay, but I'm not about the sudden time warp from Dom saying sup to Corinne and the Black Dom after the battle. Also, I had to go back into the book to remember anyone's names as I wrote this. The characters aren't memorable, and other than Anti-Trellican, everyone's name is kind of difficult to remember. The map at the front is beautiful, but so complicated to use as I'm reading on and referencing these areas to help me figure out what in the world is going on. I've completely given up using it. Nico.
We love you, but you
I'm
gotta
a member
stop.
now. Listen to me roar.
Master is getting annoyed. You need to stop now.
Oh, don't listen to them, sweetie. It simply means that you're deeply disturbed.
Yeah. Okay, then. Let's continue.
I'll finish reading it just because I paid money for it, but I'm really over this author at this point. Her previous series had some pretty discriminatory undertones in it as well. Kill all Silvers, anyone? And her characters are just flat out annoying. If I finish this and choose to keep reading the other books for the sole purpose of finding out what happens, I'll check the book out of the library and save my money. Oh my gosh, edit. I completely forgot to mention that having the villain's name be What Waits literally made me laugh out loud.
Oh, God.
Codenomics dropped in, says, just dropping in to say congrats on triggering of a New York Times bestseller. They're ravaging she got caught in her own tweet against you. Yeah, we're reading reviews of her book now.
One-star reviews of her book, and they are glorious.
They are amazing.
You can check the replay afterwards to see them all.
Wait. It's literally made me laugh out loud. And see how terrifying it was that I didn't remember the biggest baddie? How could I be afraid for the characters of the supposed big bad guys whose named something so silly? It's like taking a cat and naming him Cuddles. It's all done for humor, so yeah, the main parts of the plot are too confusing or too silly for me to take this seriously.
And Jay's she's a bestseller.
Oh my God.
Oh.
You went and quoted her. I promise it wasn't too mean. I don't believe you.
Oh. God.
Gonna have to watch Replay tomorrow for sure. Good night, all.
Good night, Code. Thanks for stopping by.
Oh God, Nico. Since you could basically pour a written version of The Witcher from these reviews. Nico with a $15 super chat. Okay, I'll stop with the super chat. I'll start over next stream.
Mazel.
Hey, it's Spartan.
Hi, Spartan.
Again, you guys have not already checking out some of Spartan's work. You'll see our avatars, our Bad Kitty merch actually here. This design right here was made by Spartan. So he does amazing work.
Which is why we have dubbed him our official channel artist.
Yeah. You guys don't get to have him as your channel artist. He's our channel artist. But seriously, he does the most amazing work.
Seriously, Spartan, we love your work. Thank you for doing this work for us.
Nah, just wanted to give that shout out.
Which we already did at the beginning of the stream, but apparently you weren't there at the beginning, or you left early, or whatever. I don't know. You're welcome.
You deserve it. You deserve it.
Dude, seriously. You're
Actually,
good.
Master for me is quite stood up too bad.
Oh yeah, you do tend to get very.
Does Spartan have model sheets? I don't know. You'll have to ask him.
Mm-hmm.
What waits? What the hell name is that for a villain? Apparently, one that makes you wait. What was I gonna say? Okay,
we're going into the 5-star reviews now to see what the shills have to say.
Let's see what people have to say about this book. By the way, if you'd like to own this book, you can buy it for $10. A 500-page book.
Plus 500 plus 596 total, I think.
You can buy this book.
The longest Harry Potter book is 810.
Again, average rating.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's beautiful. But look at that. See what I mean about the cover art, honey? It's literally exactly... What?
Zombie screen. Victoria, 1, 2, 3 rates this 5 stars. Like a bot comment.
But if you look at the cover art, do you guys all remember that... Oh, last year there was the workday, which is why I couldn't be there for the beginning. Totally fine, even if you're only here at the end. We appreciate your work, which is why we shouted you out. But if I can get... Honey, if I can get to what I was saying, the cover art is exactly the same as the cover art that Amazon put on the Lord of the Rings books.
It does look like it.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of sad.
Uh-huh. Probably why she started attacking Lord of the Rings stuff.
She was just mad at me. I don't know why.
Yeah, that too. Oh, well.
What weight should marry a woman named Helen? That make it evolve off to Helen Waits. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's...
I think you have to go up, honey.
I'm looking.
Go, click on ratings, up above. Click on ratings. Ratings, not rating details. Clear and filters. It is shills.
It's shill. It's shill
It's
media.
shills.
It's
shill media. Shills.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh my
Look
god.
at this garbage.
It's shills.
Look at this. It's still going. It's still going. This is like pages. What the? What the hell?
How is a review for a book that long?
This is a novel.
Never.
This is a novel.
That's not a review. That's a book report. That's literally a book report, honey. Complete with quotes and all the stuff. That's a book report. That's a high school level or plus book report. Oh my god.
Bodega Outlaws is good even.
Welcome to the insanity. On Gothic
They
Therapy.
copied the back jacket of the book, probably.
Yeah. While writing a book report.
Oh my god, EFAP in a comment.
Oh my god.
Just need some MOA citations. In her publisher says, is it? Is it?
I don't know, it could be. It's definitely a shill.
What the heck is this? Oh god, let's see this one. Okay.
Okay. Okay, it's not as long. Phew.
Attention.
By the way, did I mention Shinedown reference? The Realmbreaker is the book that wrenched my heart. Has wished my heart is the book my wretched heart has wished to read ever since it found itself between the fragile pages of dreams and fantasies and nestled against the world.
Who the heck? What is this? No, not because of the hunger woven into its lines on the journey through the forest, city, and sea, all painted tangibly. They would dance before your eyes and your ears, and up your nostrils, and gradually induce with evil-inspired word of our one that is diverse and bold and feels loved and lived in as a living thing, and which you need to let wash over you first, lest you become overwhelmed
God.
by its details and complexity hitting you in the face from the beginning, and instead relax, because it will need to remember that understand will be explained slowly later on. Though the world sucks in a great deal of my adoration.
I mean, is he trying to say it's bad while making it sound good? I don't know. And honey, please remember to breathe.
What is that? What was even the last line? Honey, could you read the lines, the parentheses?
Yeah. And which you need to let...
I don't know.
And which you need to let wash over you at first, lest you become overwhelmed by its details and complexity hitting you in the face from the beginning, and instead relax, because what you'll need to remember and understand will be explained slowly later on. Though the world sucks in a great deal of my adoration. Oh my god, this is really. Oh my god, oh my god, this is
Ghostmaster breed. An Eagle Rider with the $5 super chat. Up your nostrils with just the brown nosing he did. Poor confused little stance.
Do I want to know what brown nosing means? Do I want to know what brown nosing means?
Radioactive shilling too powerful. So it sucks. I'm crying.
Oh my god, honey, please.
Oh god, there's more. No, let me finish. Let me read. My voice. And no, not for the mismatched merry band of heroes who battle survivors' guilt and the craving for home as they unwittingly try to save the world from being torn apart by the opening portals, their team growing both in number and begrudging closeness, even as they wish one another dead, though I love this blooming and found family whose relationships are not focused on romance, and their challenges not even the jaw-dropping action scenes that are sometimes epic and sometimes hilarious, but always immersive, or the smooth, artful storytelling that makes the book a tapestry, every moment a thread integral to the tale and leaving waves throughout the suspense built up, ensuring you feel tension either way.
God.
What was sealed in its place? My bewildered heart.
Oh my! What the fudge? What the actual freaking fudge is going on here?
I'm gonna cry. Oh god.
Oh god, yeah, indeed.
Oh,
there's Tolkien again.
in interviews, Victoria has named Tolkien as an inspiration for why she wanted to write an adventure in a medieval fantasy world. And indeed, the Tolkien-esque journey is very much there. But to me, RP does does better many things the legendary and worshipped Lord of the Rings trilogy did inadequately, be it ethnicity and gender diversity, morally gray characters, or a world with trade and politics that make it feel lived in. When Aviard writes about her inspiration and acknowledgments, she thanks Tolkien for giving me so much, and yet so little, for making me want, for making me hungry. And that's precisely it.
Get the diversity clip out. Get the diversity clip out. We gotta finish up soon.
It's the differences that make our world so rich, diverse, and wonderful.
I still hate you, though.
My God.
Yo, Chad, I didn't think y'all be up so late. Yeah, we're normally not.
Hey.
We're gonna finish up. I gotta
Yeah,
read a
we're-
little more, honey. I gotta read a little more.
Oh my God. This is
This
oh
is gold.
fudge. Oh my. Oh, and there's feminism too.
Oh
hate
my god.
feminism.
Okay.
I really
I gotta
hate
read
feminism.
this. I'm gonna finish up this one. I gotta read this.
Okay, how much?
The truth we all know is that for a long time, female characters were either non-existent or included, but in the worst ways possible. Then feminism kicked in, and we were given a wave of female leads with no agency.
Lies.
Then voices were raised, and the current wave of diverse, strong women rolled it. Angry girls who made souls shake in fear.
Mary
The
Sue!
who did not let anybody put them on their bodies or their bodies in a box. The loving girls who stood strong and fought, and the quiet ones who slipped through the shadows with knives and deadly promises.
Mary Sue!
At every turn, I loved them. I cheered for them. I adored them. And I wept in joy. But through it all, only a handful were ones I, the reportedly heartless control freak who mostly only had an evil male mastermind to relate to, could see myself in. And then this book came and wrapped up all my favorite types of female characters in a box, fleshed them out, and tied it with a pretty ribbon for me to tear into. I can't read anymore.
Okay, what types of characters, you wonder?
Wait.
Come on.
The Common Nerd has just subscribed, has just become a member at Midnight Tier. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Eco Rider says, with 2 hours super chat, what a Mary Sue worshipping loser itself.
Yep, pretty much. All right, Connie, may I continue?
Wait, it's done here. Oh, God.
What?
This keeps going.
What?
Look at this.
This is another book report, but this is college
Why does
level.
it have little sword decals?
Honey, I think that's a Lord of the Rings sword.
But why? What's happening? Why are you?
Is that the
what?
map?
What is this? What is this?
This guy literally read it's another book report. Are all the 5-star reviews book reports?
What is there a playlist? What the heck is this?
Oh my god. Please, let's move on.
Wait, wasn't on Twitter's popped up my list. Well, I'm glad you came on. Where's the
what?
Hold on. Love having cool emojis. So those are our placeholder emojis. We're gonna get better ones later on.
Yeah, we're working on it, but this week has been insane. So
This is almost as good as the bread page for my Nick Ricada. Oh goodness. There's more! What in the hell?
okay, good. It finally ends.
Dude.
Hey,
Oh my
those skeletons! Wait, honey, go back up a moment. Go back up a moment. Go back up a moment. Those skeletons, I recognize them.
They're from
Spy Kids 2. They're from Spy Kids 2. When
Good night, Angels, dragging my sick ass to bed. Get well
all
soon.
right. Good night. Feel better. Refuah Shalema.
We're gonna
Refuah Shalema. It means full recovery. It's what Jews say when someone is sick and needs to get better. We wish a full recovery. So full recovery. Do it. Anyway, yes. Good night.
What the heck? There's more. What in the world is this? Who writes this?
Shills.
What? There's another one of these garbage. Look at this. Look at this. This is another novel.
Go away. why.
does this? Who
When
does
I decide to write
Oh my
reviews,
god!
I usually
Oh my
keep
god!
it to-
No, I have to read this, and we have to end off here. I know
fudge
we're out of time, but
Oh god.
the villains also seem more essential to the story than you think. Victoria herself mentioned she is heavily influenced by the media she grew up with, like Lord of the Rings and Star Wars. I haven't read or watched Lord of the Rings, but the villains have a sort of Anakin Skywalker vibe for me.
Potential
Spoiler
spoiler
alert.
alert.
Because of my suspicions, some lines in the book and my limited Star Wars knowledge, I began to suspect its entire series is about the villains, not our heroes. It's a theory. What I'm dying to understand is true or not, but so intriguing. Didn't you find out in the book?
Apparently from I don't know.
Oh my god. Honey, I need you to read this.
Do you want me to read it in SJW language or?
I can read it in a girly voice if you want.
Oh no, I am a girl. Let me do it. The characters, oh my god. The characters are so well written, my god. They have so much flaws, but they're all individual in their own ways, giving me Six of Crows vibes. Now I really don't want to read Six of Crows. Not to mention the diversity. Blech!
It's the differences that make our world so rich, diverse, and wonderful.
I still hate you, though.
Thank you. I love how she gave them all. I love how she gave all of them personalities that contradict one another because it literally makes the banter god tier. Although there wasn't honestly much romance in this book, I'm keeping my eye on this specific ship, and I'm begging you, Victoria, to make them a thing in the second book. I loved everything about this, and I didn't even notice time going by when I read this. I'm craving the neck book. Like, that's it? I want more! Victoria, please write fast. Anyways, going to force my dad to read this. He loves fantasy. And y'all better read this or I'm stuck ranting to my dad about this.
Everybody hates these. It does take so much to give his class.
That hurt to read.
Don't worry, guys. Just review for Vic or her for recovery. I'll be back if you no time. Hope that review had been written by a 14-year-old.
Or less.
There's got to be a good one to end it
That
off.
hurt, honey. That hurt me to read. I'm gonna need a hug after this.
I'm gonna need a new brain. Okay, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't read any more of this.
We should.
Okay. Let's see. Thank you.
I don't know.
Let me
People are
just go
insane.
back to my amazing retort where I destroyed her, and we'll end off there.
Sure. Which one was it
Again, notice 283 likes.
Nice.
I
That's cool cookies.
do not even have 4,000 followers, right? 214 likes, 108.5k followers. If you ever thought that Twitter was real, this is definitive proof.
Hey, we got a super chat.
Yeah.
Dirk Cowan for €5. We'll have to watch later, getting ready for work, have a drink or sweet on me, and tell the haters it's their fault. They must hate this week. Thank you for the super chat. We will do so. We're already monetizing the haters with this stream, so.
Yeah, but look at this. And she can't even get that much. Let's see what Rosetta said to her.
Oh dear. She said it was tame, so.
Thinking of Israel, respect diversity, virtues like the real diversity isn't forced or sworn, and later it's given through intelligent thought and consideration. I don't need to be talked down by Hollywood. All right, guys.
That was tame. No, that was tame for Rosetta.
That was tame for Rosetta.
That was
Anyways,
very
guys, we're gonna
tame.
end off here because it's already late, and we have our Sabbath starts tomorrow evening, and I have to work on our video stuff
and I'm gonna
and
have
work.
to cook for it.
And Raven has to cook. We did this spur of the moment. We are working on a live show.
We got a bot. We got a bot. Somebody get rid of the bot.
Got it.
I hate porn bots. They're
I got it.
everywhere.
So yeah, we're gonna head off now, and we are working on a live show that we are planning to launch in the next couple weeks. So stay tuned for that. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the members. For the members, you'll have to bear with us. We are getting we're going to be working on some emotes to replace the placeholders that are already there.
We are also working on figuring out how to fulfill all of the tiers that we decide, all the tier perks that we decided on. So do be patient, that you will be getting them at some point in the future.
Yeah, we just got our new merch stuff up now, so I think we're going to have to change the perks for the last one, because I didn't think so many people would come into Dawn tier.
Yeah.
I think there's like a merch pack that we're supposed to send, which is fine.
Yeah,
we're not
merch. We are, but we're not yet sure how to do so.
No,
so.
we'll send some merch. We'll figure it out.
Yes.
But we're gonna probably edit that. So just keep in mind that we will probably be changing those at some point, because I didn't expect anybody to actually go to Dawn tier. So to be fair, but we will figure that out. So keep in mind for that. We're going to keep everybody up to date on the community tab. If you're a member, you can see you'll see member posts. We'll keep everybody up to date on that. And we will be working on member streams. Those are a thing also. We're going to do one a month if we can, but just bear with us until we kind of get things together. We're working on a couple things.
Because we also did not expect to get monetized so quickly. So we thought we'd have more time to prepare. So
and we also didn't expect, I didn't expect so many people to go join the Dawn tier. And I know that I think the Dawn tier has, where it's, as I said, a merch pack. We're going to have to change that somewhat. I'm more than happy to send like a piece of merch to everybody, but I didn't think, I thought there could be like maybe one or two of those. So
one or two.
Yeah, but we'll figure
it
out.
Even so, it was unexpected, but appreciated.
I'm sure no one's going to get mad at us for that, but we are going to end off here.
We're gonna have to, yeah.
Stay tuned with that kind of stuff. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks
for joining us. Thanks for joining us in this beautiful roast of a crazy, crazy person.
Yep, and we will see you guys in our video Sunday and on Twitter. And
also, remember honey, you do remember what Sunday is, right?
It's a fast day.
Yeah. So
we'll figure it out. We'll wake up early and we'll make something. I'll figure it out. Don't worry.
Okay.
Maybe we'll stay up late Saturday night and we'll get it done then. Or
okay, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we're right. We'll figure it out.
Anyway, I want to support you. I appreciate that.
But much appreciated.
We're still going to fix, things so that people don't feel like they pack a tier and then don't get something. That's kind of the idea. As to be forgiving those that love you. Thank you. Okay. All right. We're going to go now, guys. We could stay here for much longer. Thanks, everybody, for coming. And we'll see you guys in the next one.
Gothic Therapy out.